G'day everybody, it's Trader Cobb here. It is October 14. We've had an absolute ripper of a run up since this pullback here at 4,200, and we broke 5,000 US. We're knocking it out of the park. It's all very exciting. Yeehaw. So what I want to do is focus on Bitcoin right now. I have not done these fib levels, by the way. I'm going to do them now. What I want to look at is, we've seen a very good run. I think it can go a lot further if we look at the multiples that it's run in the past. Now, I'm not going to do that analysis again because I have done that in the past. But what it tends to do is move up in a measure of 3. So if you note from here, 1,000, the start of that pullback. Look, pull back here to say 1,000, move to 3,000. All right. Pulled back to 1750-ish, and then moved to 5,000. So we've seen a multiple of more or less 3 on these past 2. So therefore, a pullback to 3,000 would suggest something around the 9,000. That being said, we've got the fork. We do have some things coming up. So rather than do too much more than, going into too much detail as to what I think would occur before the end of the year on that 9,000 mark, I just want to draw in some Fibonacci levels. So let's go do that. Fib retracement. First is we draw it to the trend. So pull back, last higher low is here, to the higher high is here. So what do we got? 50% to 5,000. Bang. That's a round number. I love it when they line up with round numbers, right? So 50%. 50% isn't actually a Fibonacci sequence. It's not a part of the sequence at all. It's just halfway of the move, but it does work when we're in trading. Then we've got the 61.8% at around 4,800. Boom. Again, at another round number. So based upon this particular trend here, if we did start to see it pull back, if we're just looking for a short-term pullback, a bit of profit taking, which is healthy, which is normal, which is what we see in trends. Look, moves up, pulls back, moves up. In this case, moves up, pulls back, moves up. All right, we see it again, moves up, pulls back, moves up, pulls back. It's called a trend. It's higher highs, it's higher lows, and it's just how markets work. If you're a trend follower, use fib to try and find these pullback areas. So my first call is around this 5,000 to 4,800 in this zone somewhere. Is a good spot to be looking to buy. I'd also like to see it in that buy zone. Last time we got into that buy zone, bullish green candle broke to the high side. Look at that run. We saw an absolute bull terror, over $2,400 to the upside. Then we need to look at the bigger picture as well. So let's do this one in. Probably more appropriate that I go to the very low. So I'm just saying, if there's any clusters, if there's any things that are coming together at the same sort of point. Okie doke. So from where we are here, coming in around this 61% fib is also the 38.2, which is also coinciding in that area. I call that a Fibonacci cluster. What we've got is an uptrend. We've got the buy zone. We've got 4,800, which is a round number. We've got the 61.8% fib. We've got the 38.2% fib. Lots of things going on there. Very good convergence of the MACD. A pullback into there would represent, to me, the potential for some fantastic buying opportunities. Now, I'm not just going to buy if it pulls back into there. I'll look for an actual trade, as I am a trader. And a trader, what we do is we try and time our entries with perfection, much like this little one back here. So I don't think we're going to see a massive pullback. I think we may see a pullback into this 5,000 to 4,800. If we do pull back, we may just keep on rocket shipping a little bit further. I don't know, because this fork is coming, and realistically that could throw a bit of a spanner in the works. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bitcoin is definitely on an absolute tear. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. Strap yourself in, and if you're investing, I hope you got plenty of Bitcoin. And hopefully we see these alts start to pump once some money comes out of Bitcoin. It's all very positive for the markets. I'm very happy. It's all going to plan. Speak to you soon.